we're gonna go... First we'll get the Kims. Then we'll go check on Virgil. Because me said so. Oh yeah.
Nice.
Can't keep you out.
That was the worst, most useless stash of Kims I've ever seen in my entire life. That was barely anything at all.
Protect and serve.
Oh,
Welcome
snap.
back. It needs some refinement, but I think we can consider my serum a qualified success.
I think we found a new frontier of foul.
This is incredible.
It is a significant first step, but it still only works on one strain of FEV. It will take years, perhaps decades, to generalize my formula. Still, you have my gratitude. You're welcome to make use of my lab, or help yourself to any of this junk if you want it. In the meantime, I have a lot of experiments to run. Excuse me.
Virgil?
Hmm? Did you need something?
Virgil. Only works on one strain.
Sorry, I'm rather busy right now.
Yeah, I just wonder... Oh. I just wonder where he got his, Institute lab coat from, because bro had, like, rags on when he was a super mutant. So I'm not sure what happened there. Should have done this off stream, but too bad. You guys gotta sit and watch it too. We're dropping that stuff off. We're dropping the stuff off. Darn right we are. Sure is taking a while to load, ain't it? You knew I had to say it. You know I had to say it. I gotta always say it. Alright, see, the thing here is, I normally put them all in the same, you know, who's it, what's it. But I don't care anymore. I don't care anymore. Okay. I'm gonna keep those on me to go and put them in. Don't want that. Okay. I'm gonna get out of the suit. The power armor, not the suit. Where's, what's his name? Strong.
Strong go with human.
No.
We need to swap some gear.
Strong can carry more than puny humans.
Okay, so he's got the heavy armor on. He didn't have bracers on. He had something on. What was that? Ugh. Ew. Ooh, he looks dumb. He somehow looks more stupid with the helmet. So.
Identity confirmed. This unit.
Leave me alone, Dirt. Nuka-Cola. Dang it. Blood packs, and then I put buff out, I think, on accident. Yep. Okay. Over here. We're getting it done pretty quick, though, so. And there's nothing else. Yep. And we do this.
What are you building?
Oh, mother bleeper.
At least it's not raining.
What's our weight now? 75.
Hey,
Don't mind the clutter.
It don't really get no better than that. Carrying light.
Just once, let me find a pair of socks. I won't have holes in 'em.
Blind betrayal. We're gonna go get started on that. Pridwin. Gotta hop on the Pridwin. Hang on, before we go in there, we're gonna talk to Piper.
Hey. Piper,
Time for some travel fuel. Want one?
your thoughts?
Hard to believe a place this vast was essentially a glorified bus terminal.
Is everything okay between us?
Things are pretty good from where I'm standing. So long as we're helping people out here, I'm all in.
Alright.
Don't let Max's age fool you.
Don't let Max and Sage fool you. He's a brilliant tactician. Don't let Maxon's age fool you. He's a brilliant tactician.
Is there anything you wish to tell me, Knight?
Not at all. I have nothing to hide.
I find that very hard to believe. Proctor Quinlan completed the decryption of the data you retrieved from the Institute. A portion of his findings included a list of synths that went missing or escaped from their underground facility. After careful analysis of the information, we've discovered something unprecedented. Paladin Dance is a perfect match for one of the synths on that list.
Is Quinlan absolutely certain?
Proctor Quinlan validated the information numerous times. I can assure you, his results are accurate. The data you brought back included a record of each subject's DNA. We keep the same information on file for all of our soldiers. Paladin Dance's DNA is a perfect match for a synth they called M797. To make matters worse, he's gone AWOL. Disappeared without a trace. His sudden absence simply reinforces our conclusion that M797 and Paladin Dance are one and the same. I'm finding it difficult to believe that he never confided in you, and then swore you to secrecy.
You have to believe me. He never told me he was a synth.
Apparently, I've misjudged you, which means I've decided to take you at your word. However, that doesn't absolve you of your duty. Dance is a synth. He represents everything we hate, a monstrosity of technology. Our mission in the Commonwealth is clear. The Institute and its creations need to be destroyed in order to preserve our future, which leaves me facing the most difficult order I've ever given. I'm ordering you to hunt down Dance and execute him.
Isn't there some other way?
Exactly. You're not willing to let off one innocent man?
Absolutely not. My decision is final. Listen, I'm not blind to the fact that Dance was your mentor, and this isn't an easy burden to bear. But if we're to remain strong, we can't afford to make exceptions. Even when it means executing one of our own. Find Proctor Quinlan. He's been analyzing the data and should be able to provide you with a starting point. And Knight, there's a promotion for you riding on the results of these orders. So don't disappoint me. You're dismissed.
So, you're not an idiot.
Thanks. You too.
No, I didn't mean like... I could just use some help. This isn't the sort of thing I'd normally bother anyone else with, but you just seem really good with people, and I've got this issue with my sister, Nat, becoming me.
All right. What's the issue?
I'm just terrified she's gonna start taking up like her big sis. I mean, think about the life we lead. No offense intended, Blue, but personal safety doesn't exactly seem like either of our strong suits. I can't have her ending up like her big sister, dodging bullets and running from all the people she pisses off. It's part of the reason I'm on the road so much. Part of the reason I'm here with you. I keep thinking, maybe if I make myself scarce, if I'm not around her enough, she'll cool off. She'll just go back to being sweet, innocent Nat, paper girl, an all-around upstanding citizen. What do I do, Blue?
You just love her. Waking up one day to find you don't even recognize the people you loved. No one should have to go through that.
You're right. I can't risk that. Thanks, Blue. Who'd expect wandering off with a stranger to turn out this well? They really don't make them like you anymore. You're a hell of a friend, you know that?
A friend? What the heck are you talking about?
Just friends, huh?
Well, yeah. I guess. But I thought so. Unless, you know, something changes. God, did it get hot in here? But hey, thanks again for listening. It's a real weight off my chest to be able to talk it out with someone. So, you wanna hit the road?
Okay. Then he wants me to kill Dance. Come on, man. How you gonna kill Dance after... Like, Dance is like... He's super hardcore Brotherhood.
Attention. This is a reminder. All recovered technology must be presented immediately to Proctor Quinlan for evaluation. Anyone found in possession of undocumented technologies will be subject to inquiry and punishment.
How could you have been so close to Paladin Dance and not know he was a synth?
How could you have been so close?
Oh, Knight. I was told you were coming. Sorry about this business with Dance.
What do you know about this situation?
While I was decrypting all of the data you acquired from within the Institute, I came across a list. It appears that the Institute keeps exemplary records where their synths are concerned, including logging those that were reported missing. As I was perusing this list, I came across an image of Dance under the heading M797. A quick DNA comparison with our own records told the rest of the tale. I'm certain this comes as quite a shock to you, Knight. I'm sorry.
The thing with that is, why can't we just see? He could be like a spy. That's what the Institute does, is they replace people, and he could just be watching them and stuff.
Is this going to take much longer?
He'll be missed.
Doubtful. I wouldn't miss a synth any sooner than I'd miss a transistor radio. I was merely sorry that you'd been duped. No matter. I've been poring over Dance's duty reports, and unfortunately, I haven't found any concrete information. As you're well aware, Dance had intimate knowledge of the Commonwealth, and I'm afraid he could be seeking refuge anywhere. I think our best approach would be to identify every location he's ever visited and eliminate them as possibilities one by one. You may want to get comfortable. This could take quite a bit of...
What the hell is this crap about Dance being a synth?
I assume your outburst was a reference to some doubt regarding Dance's identity. I can assure you that my findings are quite accurate, Scribe.
So he sets Dance up, and then you knock him down. Is that it?
How did you hear about it?
There are no secrets in the Brotherhood. Maxon's made it clear that we're to locate Paladin Dance, and if we find him, report his location to you. That can only mean you've been sent to hunt him down.
Orders are orders.
Orders are orders? That's all you have to say? I can't believe that after everything Paladin Dance did for you, you're just gonna turn your back on him like this. There's obviously been a mistake, and we need to get to the bottom of it.
Scribe Halen, you're addressing a senior officer, and you will show him the respect that he's due. Or so help me, I'll have you brought up on charges. Now, unless you're here with information that can assist us, I suggest you return to the police station immediately.
Of course. My apologies, Proctor. I believe I have some information that's relevant to the search.
Very well then. Would you care to enlighten us? Or do we have to wait until you decide to grace us with your knowledge?
Knight, if you'd accompany me to the flight deck, I'd like to show you the information I've compiled firsthand. I've stored the data on my Vertibird gunship's computer.
I'll take anything that gets me closer to finding Dance.
Yes, sir.
Proceed, Knight. I'll continue doing my research here.
If you'll follow me, sir.
I do want to say that it's kind of suspicious that Dance just went hiding. You know, it's almost like he knew that I was going to find out after I went to the Institute, and he's hiding so we don't kill him. Almost like he knew that he was a synth and was a synth spy. So, I mean, I kind of don't feel bad for him if that's what's going on. Now, if he doesn't know he's a synth, then it'd be a little more sad. Why is Piper not in here with me, by the way? It's a little strange.
Halen?
Do you actually plan on killing Paladin Dance?
That's a risky question, Halen.
I know it is, but I need you to listen to me for a minute. I've known Paladin Dance ever since I was an initiate. He trained me, showed me the ropes, and when I screwed up, he taught me to dust myself off and move on. He's earned my admiration, my respect, and my friendship. I don't care what Quinlan's report says. I don't care if he's a machine or not. He's still Dance.
Why are you telling me all of this?
Because someone has to before you rush off and carry out Maxon's orders without thinking about what you're doing. Dance is the most selfless person I've ever met. I've watched him risk his own life based on nothing more than principle alone. That's why I'm asking you, not just as a member of the Brotherhood, but as a human being. Give him a chance. Let him tell his side of the story. If you're not convinced by what he says, or somehow he's become truly lost to us, then you do what you have to do.
What we have to do is not follow orders given to us by a lunatic.
All right, I'll hear him out.
That's all that I ask. I'll just have to trust that when the time comes, you'll do the right thing. Before the Pribwin showed up, Dance had me identify a fallback point if we ever lost the police station. It was Listening Post Bravo, an old pre-war U.S. military outpost on the northern frontier of the Commonwealth. It's isolated, and we're the only ones that knew about it. So, there's a good chance that's where he's headed. Just be careful. There's no telling what state of mind he's in right now, or if he trusts any of us at all.
All right. We'll talk to him. I wish we could have convinced Maxon to just go, we'll let it go, but you can't, so.
So you're the new knight I heard about. Glad to.
Your reconnoiter of the Institute complete. We finally have first-hand knowledge about their facility.
I've been there before. Oh, isn't that where I got that that one old man? I don't remember his name. Brandis? Yep. Paladin Brandis. Pretty sure that's where I got him. Ooh. I wasn't able to unlock this before because...
Got it.
Turn the elevator on.
Going down.
Watch him just start shooting at me immediately.
Unidentified intruder detected. Deadly force.
This is normal for other journalists.
What the? Where's he going? Oh, we gotta walk around, okay.
I'm not surprised Maxon sent you. He never liked to do the dirty work himself.
Why didn't you tell me, Dance?
Because I didn't know. Until Quinlan got that list decoded, I thought synths were the enemy. I never expected to hear that I was one of them. If it wasn't for Halen, we wouldn't even be having this conversation. So, what are your orders? Does Maxon even want me alive?
Okay, let me save. Big save.
How could you not know that you were...
Okay, that's not what I wanted to say. So, that's why I saved. That's insulting to say that. I thought he was gonna say, oh, we could just go tell him that you didn't know.
Don't be ridiculous. Look, I'm not blind to the fact that this must be difficult for you. I wish Maxon had sent someone else, but that doesn't change a thing. I'm a synth, which means I need to be destroyed. If you disobey your orders, you're not only betraying Maxon, you're betraying the Brotherhood of Steel and everything it stands for. Synths can't be trusted. Machines were never meant to make their own decisions. They need to be controlled. Technology that's run amok is what brought the entire world to its knees, and humanity to the brink of extinction. I need to be the example, not the exception.
If you really feel that way, why did you run in the first place?
The moment I learned the truth, I knew my life was in danger. I'm a soldier, so self-preservation kicked in. I needed to regroup and assess the situation. Once I got here, and I had some time to think, I realized I'd just made everything worse. I should have stayed on the Prydwen and accepted the inevitable. Like I said, I need to be the example, not the exception.
I can't tell if that's the human or the machine talking.
The fact that you're confused only strengthens my decision. I'm ready to accept the consequences of my true identity. Maxon's ordered you to execute me, and I'll be damned if I'm going to stand in your way.
Is there any way out of this?
We both know that this is the right thing to do. If you refuse to follow Maxon's orders, you're undermining everything the Brotherhood stands for. I can't allow that to happen on my account.
No. I won't do it, Dance.
I can't believe you'd risk your life just to keep me alive. Why would you do that for me?
Okay, I was about to say my game froze.
You're the proof that Maxon's wrong. You're a synth, but everything you've done has been for the good of mankind.
You're right. How could I have been so blind? I'm not technology that's gone out of control. I've been a benefit to mankind, not its downfall. Perhaps now that you've opened my eyes, I can consider my next move.
What's our next move?
You need to continue your fight against the Institute. I have my own path to follow. The only clear choice is for me to leave the Commonwealth. The sooner I make for the border, the sooner I put this behind me. Take my holotags. Use them to prove that your mission was a success, or Maxon will just send someone else to hunt me down. Now, come on. Let's get the hell out of here.
Yep, Dance's holotags. Well, Dan's is leaving. He said, alright, I'm out. Well, I mean, we didn't kill him, so. He is a synth, but I wouldn't say he's evil. Okay, he was 100% for the Brotherhood.
How dare you betray the Brotherhood?
It's not his fault. It's mine.
I'll deal with you in a moment. Knight, why has this thing not been destroyed?
He's still alive. Because you're wrong about him.
Him! Dance isn't a man. It's a machine. An automaton created by the Institute. It wasn't born from the womb of a loving mother. It was grown within the cold confines of a laboratory. Flesh is flesh. Machine is machine. The two were never meant to intertwine. By attempting to play God, the Institute has taken the sanctity of human life and corrupted it beyond measure.
After all I've done for the Brotherhood, all the blood I've spilled in our name, how can you say that about me?
You're the physical embodiment of what we hate most. Technology that's gone too far. Look around you, Dance. Look at the scorched earth and the bones that litter the wasteland. Millions, perhaps even billions, died because science outpaced man's restraint. They called it a new frontier and pushing the envelope, completely disregarding the repercussions. Can't you see the same thing is happening again? You're a single bomb in an arsenal of thousands, preparing to lay waste to what's left of mankind.
Dance wants to save mankind, not destroy it.
You're as delusional as you are insubordinate. How can you trust the word of a machine that thinks it's alive? A machine that's had its mind erased, its thoughts programmed, its very soul manufactured. Those ethics that it's striving to champion aren't even its own. They were artificially inserted in an attempt to have it blend into society.
It's true. I was built within the confines of a laboratory, and some of my memories aren't my own. But when I saw my brothers dying at my feet, I felt sorrow. When I defeated an enemy of the Brotherhood, I felt pride. And when I heard your speech about saving the Commonwealth, I felt hope. Don't you understand? I thought I was human, Arthur. From the moment I was taken in by the Brotherhood, I've done absolutely nothing to betray your trust, and I never will.
It's too late for that now. The Institute has foolishly chosen to grant you life. You simply should not exist. I don't intend to debate this any longer. My orders stand.
It's all right. We did our best. You convinced me that I was wrong to be ashamed of my true identity, and I thank you for it. Whatever you decide. Know that I'm going to my grave with no anger and no regrets.
Touching. Either you execute Dance, or I will, Knight. The choice is yours.
After all the sacrifices I've made, and all the battles I've fought for the Brotherhood, you need to listen to me. You owe me that much.
Very well. I'm listening.
The quick save spam is
Just listen to me. If I've earned any of your trust or respect while I've served with the Brotherhood, then I'd gladly trade it to keep Dance alive.
You value this machine's life that much. So, it appears we've arrived at an impasse. Allowing Dance to live undermines everything the Brotherhood stands for. Yet you insist that he remains alive. Which leaves me with only a single alternative. Dance, as far as I'm concerned, you're dead. You were pursued and slain by this Brotherhood Knight, and your remains were incinerated. From this day forward, you are forbidden to set foot on the Pridwin, or speak to anyone from the Brotherhood of Steel. Should you choose to ignore me, know you'll be fired upon immediately. Do we understand each other?
I do. Thank you for believing in me, Arthur.
Don't mistake my mercy for acceptance. The only reason you're still alive is because of him. I'm returning to the Pridwin Knight. Take some time. Say your goodbyes. And then I expect to see you there. We still have the Institute to deal with.
good lord, that was stressful, wasn't it? Okay.
Hi.
It took a hell of a lot of guts to stand up to Maxon like that.
So what are you gonna do now?
I've decided to stay here. I didn't plan on spending the rest of my days at this old listening post, but it will have to do. Besides, you're still gonna need my help, and I'll be damned if I'm gonna let you wander the Commonwealth alone. Now, you better get back to the Pridwin. In the meantime, I'll start making this bunker more livable. If you ever need me, I'll be right here.
What the? Piper, what are you doing? What the?
What about Halen?
I don't think Maxon knew she was involved, so she'll be safe. I'll contact her and let her know what happened here. It's the least I could do.
Goodbye, Dance.
Farewell. I hope the next time we meet, it will be under happier circumstances.
Elder Max. Kill the Yao Guai.
Now.
Okay, we gotta get on the Prydwen now. We're gonna be in trouble. Elder Maxim's gonna be like, I'm not promoting you. You make me sick. Excuse me? Alright.
I'd gladly lay down my life if it keeps humanity from repeating it.
Watch him be like talking about it while this guy's standing right here.
When I get off duty, that Salisbury steak is mine.
Reporting is ordered, Elder.
Before we continue, I want to make one thing clear. This conversation will be the last time we speak about Dance. As far as the Brotherhood of Steel is concerned, he's dead. Do you understand?
Of course. The Brotherhood must come first.
Perhaps there's hope for you yet. Of course. Dance's execution creates a missing link in our chain of command. That traitor held quite an important position with us. I'm certain that you'll make a fine replacement. His quarters and all his possessions are now yours, including his personal suit of power armor. Congratulations, Paladin.
I won't disappoint you, Elder.
Had I even a single doubt in my mind, I wouldn't have awarded you the promotion. Just be aware that a Brotherhood Paladin is expected to be a symbol of integrity to our brothers and sisters. I trust you won't disappoint them, or disappoint me. In any event, we still have the Institute to contend with, and a lot of work to do before we can begin our final assault. While the finishing touches are being put onto Liberty Prime, Captain Kells has identified a potential threat to our operations. Report to him immediately for your next assignment. Ad Victoriam, Paladin.
Okay, I want to go find out what Dan said, though. So I don't know where that's at.
Communications array calibration test successful. All bands
It's not there.
Vertibird docking systems and fusion coolant feed systems.
Okay, because I got to look at what Dan's had in his... Because if it's all mine, I'm checking out that power armor. I'm checking out that... I might put... I was going to say I might put Piper in it, but... Why would you ever come out here? This place is useless. Flight deck. Probably went the wrong way again.
Your promotion was well deserved, Paladin.
Thank you.
I don't know about Scribe Mariah. I think she loves her little zoo a bit too much.
Your promotion was well deserved, Paladin. So true.
Attention all personnel. Research patrols are a crucial facet of our operation here in the Commonwealth. Any Brotherhood soldiers that have not received a research patrol assignment should speak to Proctor Quinlan immediately.
damn ferals. Radiation has a twisted sense of humor.
Brotherhood of Steel V T60. What does that mean? Dan's armor right there. See what he's got. Model D. He didn't even have the best you could get. I had the Paladin paint. Okay. Okay.
Hey.
What can I do?
When it comes to keeping the Fridwin running, Proctor Ingram's the best.
Hey.
Okay, she took the helmet off, which is good.
The last person that disobeyed Captain Kells ended up scraping rust off of Fridwin's hull from the outside.
So I need to find Dan's room.
I'm pleased to see Maxon's promoted you to Paladin.
I'll send for you if I need you.
If it looks dead, put one more in its head.
Let me hop in my power armor.
Hope you plan on using your robot powers for good.
Hey.
Probably have something you can use.
Heads up.
How do I get her to get out of power armor?
You think the Commonwealth looks bad?
Ew, is this... I don't think this was Dan's room. Could have been, I guess.
Attention all personnel. I'm disappointed I need to address this, but unsanctioned social contact with Commonwealth natives is strictly prohibited.
Downstairs, huh?
Pinging remote units at 30-second intervals as requested.
Ah, Paladin. Good. Now that the unfortunate matter regarding Dance has been settled, we can return to our primary mission.
I'm ready, Captain.
Good, because this mission demands your full attention. Now, before we launch our attack on the Institute, we need to address another threat. The Railroad. They're a small but capable group that uses subterfuge and guerrilla tactics to harass their enemies. Our tactical analysis says they could possibly hamper or harm our operations, which is a risk I'm not willing to take. If we strike them now, we should be able to maximize the amount of damage we do to their organization.
Hit them before they hit us? I like it.
Precisely. Destroying the railroad hinges on completely eliminating their leadership. Otherwise, they'll simply regroup somewhere else. To that end, here's a list of the 5 targets we believe would cause a catastrophic failure in their chain of command.
Consider it done.
Thank you, Paladin. Now, before you depart, Proctor Ingram has additional orders for you to complete.
Our sources tell us that the railroad has some sort of experimental or prototype robot in their headquarters. They're calling it the Predictive Analytic Machine, or PAM for short. Cute, huh? They use the robot for complex strategic calculations that are much more efficient than anything we can generate here. If you could use this holotape to decrypt the security on Pam's terminal, it will force the unit to return to the Pridwin. I'm certain we could put Pam's computing power to good use. Otherwise, destroy it. You wouldn't want it to fall into the Institute's hands.
I'll try to get it back here in one piece.
Good. It'd be a hell of a waste if you didn't.
I'm certain you'll do whatever it takes to complete the mission. When you're ready, proceed to the Old North Church and link up with our assault team. They'll provide demolition support and all the firepower you'll need to take the railroad down. Ad Victoriam, Paladin.
If you're no good at hacking Pam's systems, you should take someone with you who can.
Oh, dude, I'm good at hacking. I'm a maxed hacker. Failed the Randolph safe house. No! Just kidding, don't care. Because I hate the railroad.
Don't despair, brother. We're here to save the Commonwealth.
Okay, so now we're gonna go home. I know what you're thinking. Why? We're dropping off Piper's power armor.
Heads up.
What you got for me?
Play your cards right, and you stand to make a whole lot of money.
Over here.
Alright, come on over.
Look alive.
Point the way. You could use a pick-me-up.
I need you to get out of your power armor.
You got it.
You got the head still on.
Take a look.
So we got, this is 2 little Brotherhood of Steel power armors.
Hey, thank you. It's like I can finally think straight.
Strong getting hungry.
Ready to get this show on the road?
She's not working.
Since you're to spy on me.
Alright. Just because of that, I'm storing this. Get back to work.
Sure.
Walk and talk boring. Humans should.
Somebody has the helmet in their inventory. I just don't know who.
A pleasure to see you again, sir. Are you ready to depart?
Could you move out of the way?
I'll be back later.
Very well, sir.
Yeah, could you like...
Sometimes I forget what a clear night looks like.
Jesus. Okay, so we dropped all the power armor off. Okay. Now we go to the railroad. Yikes. They're gonna be mad. The robot power armor. Power armor? I mean robot regular armor. Alright, Piper, we need to talk.
You say the word. What's going on?
Is everything all right between us, Piper?
Well, it's awful nice to be traveling with someone who's got their head on straight. So, I'd say I'm good.
Hey, your thoughts?
Still not sure how you did it. But Dance, he owes his life to you. Well done.
Your thoughts?
I'd always heard folks were nicer in your day. Never expected I'd see it firsthand.
Alright, yeah, that's right. Alrighty, boys, we're here to tear it up. Brotherhood of Steel. Get railroaded. Thanks for the technology for the ballistic weave, losers. Get bonered up. What? Get bonered up? What? Yeah, whatever that means. Get bonered up.
Don't worry. We'll flush these rats out soon.
Follow me, brothers. I've worked with them before. I know where to go. Trust me. Move, initiate. Move! Imagine seeing somebody like this for real, though. You're just sitting there shooting. You've been fighting forever. This guy just comes in with like a fishing hook and just walks up to him straight to their face and beats their cheeks in. Like, this would be... I'd be scared he would turn around and attack me. Let me drop my... What was it? Was it this?
Area secured, Paladin. Detonation pack secured and ready, sir.
Step back. Step back. I'm gonna do a big save in case Pam wants to do us dirty. Y'all lined up real nice for me there. Railroad armored coat. Mark 3, Mark 1. There's a Mark 5 and it's pretty good.
Let's do this.
Drummer boy, get got. Tinker time. Glory. Stick together and we won't fall. Yeah, right. Bye-bye. What's that noise? Railroad agent. Tinker Tom. The MILA. Whatever that means, bro. The Mark IV armor. Alright, we tore them up. I think that's the first railway rifle that I've gotten. So. Alright, now we'll quick save. Pam, Pam, Pam.
Pam.
Security mode enabled. Voice interface is unavailable at this time.
I'm sorry, have a nice day. Latest production. I'm sorry, have a nice day. What was I supposed to do here? Hack it, reprogram Pam, or destroy Pam. Oh, I didn't mean to steal that. Dang it, I knew Piper would not like that. Pam decryption. What was that thing I picked up from that guy? Whatever.
Pam.
Factory reset mode enabled. Command mode available.
What did I pick up from Tinker Tom again? It was some big... MILA, the Mila. What does this do? Whatever, don't matter. Piper, what are you doing sitting down there? Not gonna lie, kind of messed up what we did here, isn't it? I don't feel bad though. The railroad had to get put down. I had to check if that fusion core came back. This one don't even got a little pin or nothing to spin around. Man, I hate when they do that. I like being able to spin the little... Inside what? We got this game froze. I should have known